for a more official update from the team, but obviously he's not going. So minor injuries, Stu, not something that's right.
No, absolutely. No question about it, and especially Anthony Davis. You want to make sure that he's good to go when the games count.
All right, settle in. This is the end of the NBA night. 9 games in the association this evening, and we've got the second of the mini-series, and Al Horford is going to shoot the first one of the night, and it's tapped out of bounds by Kate. Gave that coach and this team a lot of praise by saying they were scrappy, they were feisty, and they were very well coached.
Well, they really come to bring it. They don't come here just to show up. So the Lakers know they have to make sure they get the job done early and take some of the life out of or the mental life out of this team.
Rebound to Kyle Kuzma. I mentioned again 59 rebounds, a season high for the Lakers. KC3, his first shot is no good, and the rebound goes to Diallo.
And coming down the court after the shot, KCP actually almost tripped over the official and tweaked an ankle.
Yeah, and he is hobbling the other way, and they're talking to each other as he goes down. So we'll keep an eye on Kentavious Caldwell.
KCP telling him to get out of the way.
Dennis Schroeder with the score 3-0 after the bucket. Kick it over now to LeBron. He tried to get it right back to KCP. 6 to shoot. As Kuzma will go baseline, he's going to have to fire it. Tough fall-away jump shot comes up short. Rebound to Kenrich Williams. And at the other side, it's Baisley, who went straight from high school to an internship and then right here to the NBA. He bypassed Syracuse and he bypassed the G League.
Well, he's not bypassing that hoop as he knocked down that open three-pointer.
The cutter is Kuzma, and he lays it in backhanded on the assist from Gasol.
And basically looking at himself saying, how did I not block that with Kuz with a nice little quick attack.
Diallo, that's on the ground, 3 assists, 2 blocks in 19 minutes in game number 1 of the mini-series, which is about average for him, about 19 minutes. Williams wanders in. Gasol's going to go out and challenge. Shot clock is down to 5. Williams now going to go around Gasol and scores with the left hand.
Not the start the Lakers wanted. Of course, I know we're early on, still just under 10 minutes to play, but you just can't let this young team think they can do what they did in the last game and take you to the wire.
On the miss by KCP, Dort, the former ASU Sun Devil, has control of it. Signed a 4-year deal before the season began. Was on a 2-way contract last year. Weak side rebound, and Dennis Schroeder went 19-7-5 the other night. This is the team he played for the last 2 years, where he averaged 17. Kuz tried to throw it down, and he was denied by Horford.
He showed old Horford the ball real early, and Horford did a good job of taking care of business.
Lakers going to come back the other way. Kuzma never made it back down to the other end, so he has the easy bucket with the 2-hand, easy slam.
And that's on the Thunder. When you have one guy that stays down there, one of your guys has to stay down there to prevent that one play.
Dort trying to challenge LeBron, and he scores in the lane. Again, points in the paint. They had over 40 in the first half the other night, and that's a point of contention. And here's Baisley looking for more. He couldn't get the handle, and he missed the easy layup.
Good hands by Schroeder.
Gasol, 3, got to get a bounce, does not. So pretty good pick on the line to try to complete a 3-point play. Amadou had his 3rd 20-point game of the season 2 nights ago. Had 20 points, 11 rebounds in 40-plus minutes. LeBron with Williams on him, but we're going to get players in the NBA with at least 3 this young season, which is actually a third of the way through.
Shout out kay Arnold Mendoza for sending 100 pesos via GCash. Shout out din kay Elaine Pascual for sending 50 pesos via.
Had to go quick.
Dort's going to go to the rim, ran into Gasol. Good defense by the Spaniard. LeBron and basically everybody else on the team didn't shoot the 3 well the other night. Something they're going to have to work on this evening. Oh, that's a good little dish to Horford. Williams split 2 defenders with the bounce, and Horford, the little jump shot.
Nice play by Williams.
Schroeder will get it right back in the 2-man game. He's open for a moment. Another pick by Gasol. Baseline and Schroeder. 5 minutes into the game. Again, he came off the bench for this team the last couple of years.
Clock.
And LeBron Gonna fire up a long straightaway three. Long shot, long rebound. Kuzma wanted it, didn't he? But Schroeder set, fire and get. Splash from three.
That's what happens. You give up second chance opportunities. Boy, this time it's the Lakers getting the extra possession, and Schroeder drains the triple.
Again, the Lakers 24% from beyond the arc 2 nights ago. It was their second worst shooting performance from out there this year. And they're at it again, Stu, being aggressive and going to the rim.
They're getting the screen and coming to their dominant hand and turning the corner, and the Lakers are just not stepping out and forcing them wider.
Already 10 paint points. 2 threes in a row. That one spills out, rolled around and came out for LeBron, who was 2 for 10 from beyond the arc the other night. Otherwise, pretty good. 11 for 22 overall. Diallo fires it up. Ooh, LeBron got caught up and fouled by Dort. Inadvertent. Salt Lake. And the story the other night, one of the huge stories, was Wesley Matthews. What a outing the other night. Exceptional. And he hit some huge threes down the stretch. And while we have a moment, all-time three-pointers in NBA history. And his teammates were giving him his due in the locker room. Nobody really knew that that had happened. And when you pass a guy like Steve Nash, one of the great names in the history of the game, that's something special.
Yeah, he did a good job. I mean, you know, you have to have obviously some longevity. And again, when you're taking care of guys like Steve Nash, you're getting it done. There's another screen, though, coming to their dominant hand and getting into the lane.
Williams gets away from Schroeder with a nice move and drifting left and shooting right. Kenrick Williams, who played with the Pelicans last year. 17 rebounds in the league. Rebound taken by Baisley, the southpaw. Season high 21 points in the first game and a career high 16 rebounds. Williams going to try it again, same shot basically, and it's a 10-point lead.
Kind of aggression that I thought they would in this game.
Well, the Laker bench was huge the other night, outscoring OKC 56-21, and we've got 4 bench players in the game right now. The shot is off and rebound to Diallo. THT is in, Markieff, Montrez, and Matthews joined Dennis Schroeder on the floor for the Lakers. Remember, only 8 available for OKC. Baisley into the lane.
No step out on smaller players, but with Trez out there, Trez is quick enough where they can switch and not allow players to get to their dominant hand.
Shot on its way, and down it goes. So Williams has been hot here in quarter number 1. He's got double digits already. 5 out of 6. I should say he's warm.
And the Lakers down a dozen.
THT looks to attack. As Baisley on him. Catch, shoot. Wesley Matthews. And the Lakers start cold again from 3. They're 1 for 7 from downtown. Underneath, Muscala's in, the former Laker. Albeit very quickly. And Jackson drills the 3. And it's a 26-11 Thunder lead. Long, athletic. Playing with really freedom, as you said, Stu.
Yeah, a lot of what they're doing, though, is just the Lakers are just not aggressively switching and talking on the defensive end. They've got a lot of good open looks to start the game.
Yeah, they're shooting nearly 80%. By the way, Muscala just came back from concussion protocol after getting elbowed in the game the other night. Jackson, who played well, Justin Jackson, had 14 points 2 nights ago, and he's got a couple of buckets here. Biggest lead of the game, 28-11. OKC already 10 assists on 12 baskets. THT spinning, shooting, scoring as he got in deep.
Well, got in deep, but got his body under control and didn't pick up the offensive foul against Muscala. See, going to their dominant hand.
Oh, look at that Euro step. Whoa, nicely done. And then the reverse layup is good.
See how hard it is for the Lakers to get a score and how easily the Thunder are getting to the rim.
Points in the paint, 16 for OKC. THT to the basket. Rebound Baisley. That's his second of the game. Everybody in the starting lineup has a rebound for OKC. Jackson just letting it fly.
Yeah, they're going to play free. They know they're going to get a lot of time. Coach can't do too many subs.
And you're right, LeBron is poised to come back into the game. Try to restore a little bit of order. Pull up, corner of the key. Lakers are shooting 5 for 19. That equates to 26%. And Baisley will back it up. Jackson went to North Carolina, won a championship there. And you know Muscala's a three-point shooter.
He missed that one, but he had, a wide open look. No communication defensively.
Dennis Schroeder, the quickness, the foul. But just 2 games out of the 8th spot. Now let's step onto the court with Oculus. Can put the cameras in different positions. Give everybody at home, who I know is yearning, longing to get out and enjoy a game in person. If you can, if it's possible for you. Here's Dort all the way, just going right around the Laker defense.
What defense? I mean, they are really making it easy for the Thunder at this juncture.
And they've got 32 points on the board. And that one settles in for Schroeder. OKC shoots a lot of threes. They just don't make a ton of them. Second worst shooting from beyond the arc in the NBA. There's the floater by Jackson. Good box out by Markieff, who started the other night after missing 4 games. Coach's decision. LeBron gets doubled up. Markieff had a 3, thought about it. Here he goes. Couple of big steps himself. Count it. Foul and 1. Markieff Morris.
He said, I'll get the 3, the old fat.
Highs a season high. They've won 3 in a row at home. That is a season high. And they've been good in clutch situations. One of the best in the NBA. And that's defined by a game within 5 points with 5 minutes or less in the game. They're 10-3 in those situations. Good teams win close games. That's the adage. Here's Jackson. Under a minute to go in the quarter. Paisley with LeBron in front of him. Loses him for an instant. Now Muscala will fire from straight away. Glances off the rim, and Horton Tucker will just...
Because if they switched, they made sure they jumped out. So they must have been communicating a little bit better on that possession.
This would be a nice end to the quarter. And there's Montrez, who cannot score, but he's out for me. Hopefully it'll be nothing but net. And as Montrez is about to shoot the free throw, I want to remind everyone that unapologetic enjoyment never tasted so refreshing. Let loose and enjoy the things you know. And it's interesting, you look at the Lakers, you dissect the numbers. They are #1 defensively, Stu, still. But they are near the bottom third of the league in guarding in the restricted area and at the rim. So they have been vulnerable. If you think they've been vulnerable, they have been, and the numbers bear that out.
We've talked about that from the very beginning of the season, where they lost quite a bit of their rim protection. They have a different type of rim protection with this group.
Miller lets it go, and he knocks it down from 3. And yeah, they do have a presence under there. They blocked 12 shots the other night. The Lakers did.
They're up 14 with under 20 seconds to play in the quarter.
Wes Matthews gets knocked down. LeBron with it. Shot clock is about 3 ahead of the game. LeBron into the key. LeBron blocked from behind by Diallo. Never saw him coming. Hamadou all the way. Hamadou, no, but he'll shoot. Diallo is 66%er on the year. Shakey's Pizza. That Hamadou, one of his dunks was over Shaquille O'Neal in that 2019 contest. You know, he broke that measuring tool in the vertical jump at the combine, Stu. Nearly broke it. Here is a block by Paisley. Right to Morris.